What's good, guys? I'm back. You might notice that I am not on the same minute time frame. I'm on the 5 minute time frame.
NANI?!
I've got two pairs right here, GJ and gold. So this is the exact same strategy, liquidity, supply and demand. It's just on the 5 minute time frame now. And decided to make the move to the 5 minute because it's a lot more consistent. I can't really miss trades because it's in a specific window, a couple hours before London Open and then during London Open, compared to the 30 minute when it was all day. I could miss trades, I'd be at work. This week, since trading the 5 minute, I've been trading the 5 minute for about 3 weeks now, and I've been profitable for 3 weeks. I've nearly passed the challenge.
Stop the cap!
So it's been going pretty well, really. That I can make a video on how to trade the 5 minute with liquidity, supply and demand, and I'll go over this week's trades. So we had quite a few trades this week. I think we had about 5 trades. They weren't all winners, but to start off with on GJ, we had this 2% trade. This GJ trade was slightly out of our session because I trade 7 until 9, but it was at about 9:30ish. We created a demand zone, created our liquidity, took out the high. It was 2 candle liquidity because the bullish candle came below the bearish candle, so it created two wicks. And then we came down nicely, tapped the zone, and we took off. And as you can see, as soon as we hit our TP, we reversed completely. And this is one of the good things I like about the 5 minute trading, is we have specific TP rules. We're not just like, oh, let's just aim for the high up here. We would have gone taken out. There's no TP1s. We just close full at TP. We close full at first TP, no TP2. I guess the downside to the 5 minute is less risk to reward, but it's higher win rate. And I find that easy on the psychology, really. And I'll put the rules for each pair, gold and GJ, on the screen if anyone else trades liquidity, supply and demand and they don't know them. But I also have them in the corner so you could just screenshot them. So moving on to the next trade, this one was a bit of an L from me. It was on GJ again. We had supply zone, liquidity, low got taken out here, and then we came and tapped eventually after taking out these lows. The entry was very quick and I was very late. I got a super late entry. This was the correct entry, would have been about 3%, and I got an entry here. So I closed with 2%. So I'm not complaining. Last 2 trades on GJ were in the same day, same session, and they were both a loss. We both lost on this. It was the same trade, just a re-entry. And the most annoying thing is it ended up winning in the end. So we had this demand zone, created liquidity, took out its own high, more liquidity taken out its own high. Honestly, it was a real nice setup. We were in trend and everything. And then we entered off this rejection right here. We had a flip entry, ended up closing bearish, stopped us out instantly. Then we had another rejection from the zone. So we entered that, got stopped out. And then final entry, rejected right here. And if we entered on the close, 8.1 pips, it's about 2.5 RR we'd be targeting it. It would have hit. So that is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And that was all the trades on GJ. So overall, I risked 1% on the first entry and then 0.5% on the second entry. So that is...
Boom! 2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
So yeah, overall, pretty decent on GJ for this week. And yeah, right, moving on to gold. Really good pair actually. This pair, you'd be surprised, it doesn't work well on the 30 minute, but on the 5 minute for some reason it just works so amazing. We had this demand zone, it's quite an old one. We had a demand zone, liquidity, high got taken out, break of structure. Eventually came down to the zone. We flipped and then got stopped out instantly. So we got a loss on gold, -1%. That was the only trade that I took on gold. We did have this other trade the day after. You wouldn't have really been able to get an entry on this unless you took a 1 minute flip candle, which would have been really fast. there was a second entry, but by this time I saw it, the move had already happened, and I wouldn't be trying to take something like this because it's very high chance it would just go completely to stop loss. But it ended up winning 2.5%. I didn't take it, but it just shows how powerful the strategy is on the 5 minute and how good like the rules are. But that was all of the trades of the week. I'm gonna keep trading the 5 minute and the 30 minute. Keep you guys posted. I'm gonna make a video on how to trade the 5 minute, maybe the 30 minute as well if you guys want me to. So yeah, stay tuned for that and see you guys in the next one.